Ahem. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the greatest live show of all time. That's right, we're back. It's been like a week, maybe less than a week. Has it been a week? I don't know. Something like that. Either way, it's been about a week since my last stream. Sorry, I'm only streaming once a week. All right, we're gonna fix that. All right, and to ensure that I'm gonna fix that, I'm gonna do some higher effort streams as well, which is counterintuitive. But the more I think about stuff, the better I do. So, with that being said, for anyone watching the VOD, I will include timestamps in the description below after the fact, within 24 hours, hopefully. And yeah, with that being said, this is the intro / just chatting segment. And hello, Florida man, and congratulations on being the first person in chat today. Hello, Edward Merrick. Hello, Jay's Neverland. But yeah, W stream indeed. Hello, Clipped Angel, Link of TW, Anon420, Serial, Sign Addict, Poet, Shooter, Nisi Fam, Alpha Gaming 55, Mommy Ramiru, Raiden Chaotic. How are you? I'm doing alright. Hello, no good at PvP. I don't know why I did a deep voice there. Room tour, never. Alright, I'm rot maxing. Love the hair, thank you. I actually used whatchamacallit, hair oil for the first time. Hello, Missouri Railroad Productions, Fox on Pause, Gojo, Daniel Barry, George Baker, Phoenix. Oh man, your buddy Michael was on earlier. Oh, my favorite. Dude, Michael Nelson. What would we do without him? Hello, Jay's Neverland, saying thank you for modding me in the server, Femi. Hell yeah. You're welcome. I need to be more active in the server as well. It's been a while. Rob maxing is crazy. Maybe it is. But yeah, apparently Michael Nelson's... Okay, is he doing, like, actual streams? Or, like, is he doing it where it's, like, audio only? Because I saw he started doing that for a while, and I don't know... I don't know if he's continuing to do that. I don't know, I haven't checked in on him in a while. But if he's doing Facecam again, we might cover him. Who knows? If he's doing anything diabolical. But yeah, with that being said, hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I guess I'm somebody that naturally has very dry hair. You know, it's something that people have noticed, to say the very least. My hair looks like a fucking nest of hair, all right? And, you know, I'm fully aware of that. Or like it generally does. Or like oftentimes. So instead of, you know, maintaining the status quo, I've decided I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in it. You know, we gotta have baby oil in my hair. In all seriousness, I found some, like, I think it's like invisible oil or something. I don't remember what it was called. It's for dry to very dry hair. So exactly my hair type. Which is funny. I actually used to have greasy hair as like in like my early teen years by default. Now, granted, I was a swimmer, so it didn't really matter, you know, because it ended up being dry anyway. But on days where, you know, on like breaks, it was like, it didn't matter that I was washing that shit. I would use shampoo and conditioner on a daily basis, okay? And that shit would still end up greasy. I don't know what it was that changed. I think I do, actually. That's a lie. One of them is I went on Accutane, which just makes everything drier. Another one was, yeah, I'm on estrogen now. So, yeah, a lot of different stuff. Also, hello, Ivion. Good to see you again. Very good to see you again. Anyways. Argan oil. I don't remember what type of oil it is, you know? Though, to be fair, it's like, it's interesting because, you know, hair care is not entirely intuitive to me. You know, I only found out, like, last year that, hey, by the way, you're actually not supposed to use shampoo and conditioner every day. That's actually bad for your hair. You know, I learned that for the first time when I was 20, I think. Yeah, I would have been, because it would have been like would it have been a year ago, over a year ago? Maybe I was still 19. Either way, the fact that it took me a while to I mean, yeah, I didn't really know anything. Now, to be fair, I grew up as a guy and I was a swimmer for not most of my life, but a good chunk of my life. Like throughout all my teen years, right? I was a competitive swimmer. I swam for 4 hours a day, twice a day. So basically hair care was, non-existent. You gotta wash the chlorine out of your hair. So you wash that shit twice a day with specific shampoo for that. And yeah, that was my hair care routine, basically. And well, to be fair though, you actually can have like good hair while being a swimmer. I don't even know how. And it's not just wearing a swim cap, because even when I started doing that, it was still dried out from the chlorine. Dude, there was this, I swear to God, I remember there was this one girl who had the nicest fucking hair. I was so jealous, actually so jealous, right? I wanted to ask her, what do you put in your like hair? What products do you use? What do you do to make it look like that? But keep in mind, okay? I looked like an autistic teenage boy at the time. So you better believe there was no way in hell that I was doing that shit, all right? Fuck no, all right? But, yeah, no, I guess hair care is like something I'm just learning now as an adult. It's very interesting. That's the point that I'm making. You should try a nice hair mask. I'm not sure what a hair mask is. See, this is what I mean. I'm still in the process of learning. Hair is looking dry on the ends, oily on the scalp. Yeah, so it was like the oil was like a spray, and I kind of like sprayed it evenly. I think that was a problem. Because I probably shouldn't have sprayed it very much here, if at all. And I should have sprayed it more here, but I don't know. I didn't really use that much. But yeah, no, you're definitely right on that. I think that the reason is because there's just more hair here, right? Like this side is like also gonna have like a better proportion of it. Like this side is less dry because it's like I don't know. I kind of like did it lazily and quickly. I don't have any other product in my hair, so I hear oiling up helps. Yeah, absolutely. You can use swim wax, which blocks water from getting in. Well, that would have been nice to know when I was a swimmer. You know? Well, I'm not a competitive swimmer anymore, so oh well. Sometimes you learn some stuff too late. But yeah. You leaving it for like 10 minutes, then it rinse? Ah. Yeah, fair. Man, those were interesting days. I don't miss swimming for 4 hours a day. I've gotten back to working out, I'm on a self-improvement arc. One of the reasons I haven't been streaming as much lately is mental health has been spiraling out of control. I have not been taking good care of myself at all. Okay? Aside from, I don't know, basic stuff like showering every day and brushing my teeth, okay? And doing laundry, stuff like that. I have not been taking good care of myself. In terms of diet and exercise, non-existent. Diet, eat whatever the fuck I want, which is basically just nothing but junk food. Or alternatively, the starving, the two genders, binge eating and starving. I'm actually bi gender in that regard. But yeah, I gotta stop doing that. And I've been working out a little bit recently, and feeling a little bit better. And, yeah, I'm on my self-improvement arc, okay? I'm actually doing stuff. I'm gonna get bangs next week. I'm actually gonna try to live life. I'm gonna buy new clothes soon. You don't say your mental health is out of whack. I mean, I'm a YouTuber, so yeah. Anyways. Do the thing that all the edgy 17-year-olds on Insta do. Fight the depression and start the yoked Yosark. Absolutely. I was starting to get yoked when I was like 16. But that gave me gender dysphoria. So then I stopped doing it because I got depressed. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I'm like, oh no, this is even worse. I hate this. This sucks. Like, this is too much muscle. This is way too much. I don't like this. I just like, goddamn, I went from twink to ultra mega gigabrick, okay? And I was like, ooh, I don't know about that one. Now, granted, that's a little bit of a hyperbolic statement on my end, but, get curtain bangs. I don't know what specifically the type of bangs I would get would be called, but But basically, I'm just gonna like show them like an image of what I want. I don't even know what it's called. But long story short, it's gonna be like sort of like you cover the forehead, okay? And then there's gonna be layers. All right, my hair is probably gonna go like a little bit past the shoulders, roughly. And it'll be layered so that it is in a specific way where it sort of rounds out my face. So it'll sort of frame my face a bit better. So that's what I intend on doing. And yeah. I hope it goes well. Femi, do you accept Satanists? Absolutely. You know? Why the hell not? You're just a bottom feeder? Isn't that what Sabrina TW says? Now, what's she been up to? Who knows? You know, there's a lot of lore in the Femyoz cinematic universe, and I hope it never gets lost to time. You know, that's why I keep all the live streams public, you know, to the best of my ability. Because, you know, yeah, we don't want to miss out on any lore, all right? Though, to be fair, it does become difficult to, you know, go back and find all the lore when there's so many hours of stream content. I gotta start changing the titles after I finish the stream to whatever I talked about. Whatever the most important topic was for the stream, I suppose. Wow, it's been months since I last saw you. You're looking amazing right now. Thank you. Thank you. I'm also going to change the shape of my eyebrows, so I'm slowly doing that over time. I think an issue I've had is I've sort of, like, plucked them too far. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but you know. And I'm gonna have it go like it's gonna go like kind of up slightly and then down, but like up for like a more like it'll be like almost like a straight line kind of, and then it'll like kind of go down at the end like that. I guess is my best explanation. Dry hair makes you look more feminine for some reason. Well, yeah, if you have greasy hair, then yeah, that's gonna be... You're gonna look like Bo Blacks. Yes. You're gonna look like Bo Blacks, which is not very feminine. But yeah, no. I'd say my hair is still overall dry, even with the fucking oil that I put in it. On my FG, I keep getting ads. Well, you know, what can I say? I can't be too mad about that. That means that I'm getting money. Yay! I love money. Make sure to donate to the Streamlabs to get the pinned message in order to give me all of your life savings. Holy shit, a Femyoz stream? Hell yeah, we're back. We're better than ever. All right, I'm on a mental health improvement arc. All right. Now, what stream segments are we gonna do today? All right, because we have multiple. Okay, one of them is gonna be a Bricky segment. Yes, that's right. We're gonna, and by that I mean I'm gonna be making fun of a Spurg from the Bricky Bitches Discord server. You know, does anybody remember the server that I, briefly talked about on one of my other streams? You know, the one where people are very mean if you don't pass perfectly, okay? But some of the people actually do give good advice there, okay? Even if I don't really fit in there, all right? Even if I don't really fit in, there's some people that actually give good advice. It's also a great breeding ground for some of the most deranged schizos you will ever encounter. And one of them is somebody that I intend on covering today. It's somebody that absolutely despises me. Yes, me, yours truly, the great Femyoz. So that's something we're going to do in a bit. Don't you worry. And yeah. Are you a femme, I suppose? I mean, it's in the name Femyoz, right? Or is it? Anyways, so yeah, that'd be the first segment. The next segment is gonna be, or the segment after that will most likely be, about somebody called Anton Daniels. Okay. Well, rather than just being about him, it's about a video he made. You know, maybe a couple videos, a couple very dumb, retarded videos that absolutely suck. Okay. I mean, that's all of his videos, but, we don't have time to go through every single one of them. And then if we have extra time, all right, extra time, it really depends on how long everything takes and, how long I, dilly-dally like this. We might talk about Brady Cohn, who is the repressed gay guy, Well, that's actually a lot of people we've talked about. But yeah, he's one of them. He's one of them. He's like one of those, I became a Christian in order to deal with my homosexual attraction types. Okay, he's one of those people. All right. But yeah, yes, I guess we are starting out with like a new lolcow segment. All right, we got a new lolcow. It's not a lolcow in the traditional sense, in that it's not somebody that makes videos or is really a public figure. Okay, but they put themselves out there just enough for me to make fun of them. Oh no, chat, am I lagging? Am I lagging, chat? Chat? Hello? Hello, chat? Hello, are you there? No, we lied, no lag. Oh. Well, fuck you guys. I can't believe I actually believed you. Okay, well, I hate all of you. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, she's not like a lolcow in the traditional sense, but she puts herself out there, just enough for me to, still make fun of. I guess she's like a Deckard T type lolcow, where everything we're gonna be covering is gonna be like a dramatic reading. Okay, it's all written over text, but I assure you, it's not gonna be boring. Okay, it is so worth it because this person is so schizophrenic that it's too funny for me not to cover. All right. Nice passing voice. Oh, which one? This one? Yeah, thank you. You look so pretty. Did you do something different with your hair? Yes, I actually put some oil in it. I don't know what kind. Maybe it's baby oil. I actually don't. I don't know the brand. I just like found it, and then my mom gave it to me, and she's like, "Yeah, you can have it." She never used it, so I'm like, okay, type shit. Look at my new name. Glad to see that it's Carson Gives CBT now. Yes, we love CBT. All right. This is a pro CBT YouTube channel. All right. Anyways. The strongest pedophile of all time, parentheses Epstein versus the strongest pedophile of today, Deckard T. Yeah, dude, the fact that it's like, I never thought that he was going to be like a full-on, like, I don't know, dude. That actually surprised me. Wait, what are the ones in chat for? Oh, for free cock and ball torture. Yeah, that's why there's a lot. Okay, well, that checks out. That sounds like something you guys would say. Yeah, well, all right. Chat, I just noticed something, okay? All right, we're gonna get into the meat of the topic, the juice, very soon. Don't you worry. All right? Now, we're currently streaming in front of 144 of our closest friends and family. But we only have 30 likes. Chat, can we fix that? I know for an absolute fact that we can fix that, all right? Come on, all you gotta do is double tap to smash like. It's free, it's easy, it boosts me in the algorithm so that more people get to see me, and it puts a smile on my face, makes me do better in the algorithm. There's no logical reason not to do it. I'm just saying. But yeah. Chat, should I keep shilling myself? I need to shill myself. Oh, and yeah, like subscribe, I guess. If you want to see more streams, okay? With notifications on, and hopefully YouTube will notify you if it decides to. Anyways. Another cicadaling OMG. I don't know what that means. Anyways. I'm mildly into CBT now. Yeah. Dude, I can't even tell when people are when people are joking in chat. That's the great thing about having autism plus an autistic chat. It's like a multiplying effect of autism. It's like autism squared. It's like, damn. It's actually wild. What does gender dysphoria feel like? Not good. Opposite of good. Very bad. It's like mental suffocation, kind of. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, I don't know. Or alternatively, it could be like sometimes it's more like a disconnect. It doesn't have to be a negative feeling at all times. Like sometimes it's more like a, you know, like my brain, like my body is merely this disconnected vehicle through which I output actions, sort of. I don't know how else to explain it. But yeah, Autism Symphony. Yeah, that's basically you guys in chat. Anyways, you looking sound, sis? Well, thank you. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. All right, we're gonna get there. Femyoz, I went to Efsler City and everyone knew you there. Hello, tipster. You know, I'm sure you're also very known there. All right, I'm just saying. Yes, average tipster W. Yes, we love tipster. Dude, tipster's been taking W after W against Boblax. It's actually hilarious. You know? All he has to do really is, be normal. That's it. That's all I mean, that's literally it. He's just sitting there being like a normal person. He's just acting like, you know, someone who's, you know, not invested in the drama community. You know? Acting like they would if they were viewing this. Like, yeah, Boblax, you're fucking strange. What are you doing? Yes, tipster is like unironically like very normie pilled now, okay? Very normie pilled. Like, he didn't used to be. He didn't used to be, alright? He used to be very online. But like, I don't know. You could sort of tell when like when somebody sort of becomes more normie pilled and like they don't have like the terminally online debate pedo fucking commentary slop mindset. Okay? Like the mindset of I don't know, not understanding how people in real life perceive you. So basically my mindset, you know? My mindset, the not touching grass mindset. But yeah. Like tipster doesn't I don't know, he doesn't sound like a YouTuber when he talks anymore. He just sounds like a normal person. Like, he used to sound like a YouTuber. Does that make sense? Like, have you ever noticed how YouTubers generally have, like, a certain type of vernacular? We always talk in a certain way. It's not that we're being performative. I mean, a lot of us are. There's more to it than that, okay? Yeah, we're gonna enunciate our words more and shit like that. But it's also because the types of words and sentences that we use are going to be ones that are very, very online, okay? I sounded like an alcoholic, lol. Yeah, I mean, fair. That's also true. Yeah, you had two modes, terminally online and alcoholic. Oh, back then, all right? But then you also had the self-improvement arc, and that's where I am. That's where I am. What are your pronouns, by the way? She, there. Anyways. T-Bob is still hotter than Tipster, just saying. Well, Trumpster Bob is hotter than everyone, so, that's like not a competition, all right? This is a, oh man. Yo, I am Hiiiiii gang. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah, W Tipster. Tipster from Hiiiiii gang. How long you been transitioning? Well, I started HRT about 2 years ago. A little over 2 years ago. Oh no. What was that lag spike? Did you see that? Dude. I love that. Alright. Trans pirate soft. Okay, nah. Too far. It's not even accurate. Okay? A Cheeto guy? Dude, do people still come here from a Cheeto? Oh, I forgot about that shit. That drama was funny as fuck, though. That drama's still funny in my eyes. It's like he almost like died in a fire, and I'm like, yo, W fire, let's go. Bro, imagine getting into a fight with the fire and losing. Bro, I was such an asshole, though. I was such a dickhead. HRT is a miracle drug. You barely look like yourself pre-transition. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, just HRT, doing my eyebrows, having longer hair, and eye makeup. And by that, I literally just mean mascara. Yeah. That is the only difference so far. And HRT makes a lot more of a difference. So yeah. I'm a lesbian Italian. Dude, you're part of one of the most marginalized groups of people. Italians. You know? Dude, we need to advocate for Italian rights, okay? Yeah. Dude. I'm like 12.5% Italian, which means that I'm oppressed. Wait, I'm also like, what is it, 25 or 50% Irish? Something like that. Dude, that means I'm very oppressed, okay? They used to call Irish people inside out N-words. Because, yeah, that was, I'm not even joking. That was a thing. Yeah, that was a real thing. It's almost like racism is irrational and relative to a society. Ichido was your Poncho. I really wish Poncho would have debated me, but I think he saw I actually had the data to back up my statements and got scared lol. Yeah, wait, hold on. Do you remember like the live panel where it was like me and Jalen versus Ichido and like 7 other people? And Jalen's not a debater at all. Like, she cannot debate, all right? Love her, but she's not a debater at all, okay? She cannot debate. So it was basically like a, what was it? I don't know, like a 6v1 or some shit. Okay? It was like basically me taking on 6 people, all right? And, Ichido's arguments were so fucking retarded that I somehow won that against all odds, okay? There were people in the re-upload on Tom Dark's channel that were saying that, like, they didn't like me, but that Ichido is so retarded that I won. There were people that were saying that. And I'm like, you know what? Job done. All right? Yeah, that was nuts. I almost made a video on that panel. Yeah, you remember that, dude, and I fucking won that. And that was, like, in my, like, mentally ill schizophrenic arc, okay? That was when my optics were non-existent, all right? I was like a complete schizo, like actual spurg. All right, everyone in commentary hated me, all right? Or they didn't hate me, but I guess they didn't take me very seriously. They didn't like me. They had a negative opinion of me, all right? But, yeah. Daniela hates me, not AKY. Always at her back when the drama freaks would harass her. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna, dude, maybe that bridge can be mended eventually. We'll see. Are you still friends with Jalen? Yeah, I don't know. We haven't talked in a while. I gotta make sure she's doing all right. I hope she is. I don't know. She doesn't message me as much anymore. How long you been on hormones? 2 years. And, you're so hot. I wish you would ride me. Wow, great stuff. I will say that's still better is than there is of somebody that I'm going to talk about today. All right? Jalen is so scary. I don't think she's scary at all. I'm going to be so real. Mentally ill, yes. Scary, no. I don't think that she can actually... Like, that's the thing. She, you know, she's gotten very angry on streams before, but, like, she's harmless, okay? And she doesn't want to harm people anyway. Hormones? Should you say that? Oh my god. Spider issues with me. I do hope she's okay. Yeah, that's fair. Yes, Tipster is still friends with Keffels. No, we're not really getting old drama, okay? Also, I'm gonna be real. I think that the whole guilt by association thing has always been dumb. I mean, hell, people have used guilt by association against me, and it's like, dude, I'm not, like, I'm sorry, but, like, if you're trying to criticize, I mean, hell, I guess on the topic of Jalen, people have criticized me for daring to be friends with Jalen, and it's like, dude, I'm sorry, but, like, why are you coming at me? Like, I'm not her fucking handler, okay? I'm not her fucking caregiver, okay? She's her own autonomous person. Yeah, has she done shit that's worthy of criticism? Yeah. Does that have anything to do with me? No. And it's like, dude, I don't know, dude. That shit's annoying. But yeah. Anyways. I don't know why people don't get over it. You got what you wanted. She's gone and she's not coming back. Yeah, I feel like once somebody leaves the internet, like, I feel like you really shouldn't, like, go out of your way to, like, chase them after that or like, be weird about it. Like, okay, yeah, she's gone now. Okay, who gives a fuck? All right, and I'm saying this as somebody that was, you know, very anti-Keffals for a while. Okay, you know, I was, you know, one of the people that was covering, you know, some of the stuff she was doing. Now, granted, there's additional stuff that I know now that would make me cover it a little bit differently. I would definitely be a little bit more, I guess, nice / forgiving towards her. You know, a lot of the criticisms that I would have would be fundamentally the same, but I would definitely be a lot nicer about it. But yeah, I mean, that's like, I don't know. It's like people think like, oh, well, you're friends with this person, so you must endorse everything that they've ever said or done. And it's like, well, no, that's really not how that works. Keffals just girl bossing when she scammed her audience. W. Keffals drugs are good. That's the thing, is I don't think that she had the foresight to scam her audience. I don't think she intended to do that. I think she's retarded and did everything spontaneously because she's a fucking moron. And I don't think that she should be trusted to do things on such a large scale, right? And that's the reason, okay? It doesn't mean that I think that, you know, oh, dude, I think she should be fucking harassed off the internet, okay? It's just, yeah, maybe she shouldn't have, you know, like a large GoFundMe for the 100K. I don't know, dude. Maybe she should be more transparent, okay? And this is somewhere where maybe me and Tipster will disagree, because I know, you know, contrary to what some people in commentary believe, you can actually disagree with people that you're friends with publicly. I know, crazy. Like, you know, for instance, I do think that, like, if you have a GoFundMe, and you're a public figure and you're sending your audience to send you money there, like, I do think that you are obligated to be transparent with where all of the money went, okay? I think you need to be transparent with, okay, like, what did you spend the money on? Give a breakdown. And this isn't just a criticism for Keffals. This is a criticism for a lot of YouTubers in general. I think that maybe even the majority of YouTubers that do GoFundMes like that aren't necessarily transparent. Maybe not the majority, but a lot, right? So this isn't like a Keffals specific. This isn't like I think that, you know, you should have like a ruined career over it. But I do think it's like a legitimate concern. Like, there are like concerns with like, okay, okay, I donated X amount of money. I want to know where that money went, right? I think that's like a valid concern, right? All I will say is she's not a perfect person. She has made her fair share of mistakes, but a lot of criticism against her comes from political differences, misinformation, and speculation. Yeah, absolutely. And even when I was like covering the Mutahar video, okay, that was when I was the most like harsh, I guess, in my stance against Keffals. I was disagreeing with some of the things, or I guess like the conclusions that Mutahar was drawing. Not necessarily when it came to the GoFundMe stuff, but more so when it came to the like the Catboy Ranch stuff. It was like, okay, like, what's your evidence of this? Like, he would sort of say stuff that was sort of unsubstantiated. And I was kind of the only person at the time that would, you know, criticize it, because everybody else, you know, was agreeing with everything in the video. Why? Because, you know, everyone liked Mutahar in commentary back then, you know? Now, I had a positive opinion of him. I'm not gonna say I was like above that. I didn't really know that much about him, though, to be fair. You know, I wasn't the ultimate Mutahar glazer like some people, you know? Anyways, Femyoz was trying to tell you something. Oh, what were they trying to tell me? Oh, apparently you and Nyx are dating. Oh, well, congratulations. Glad to hear that. I think the biggest issue with that criticism is that she was, anyone who watched her streams would know that, but the A-logs monitor constantly intentionally ignored that because it didn't fit. Yeah, and like, I feel like that was something that I would, like, again, even when I was covering her in a very negative light, like, I was willing to, you know, like, despite completely shitting on her, you know, making, you know, all the meanest jokes or whatever that I could think of. You know, I do that a lot when I cover people, right? I've toned it back a little bit, but, you know, I have a tendency to be kind of mean, all right? I won't lie. But there, you know, there was some shit where it was like, yeah, gonna disagree with this. Anyways, enough talking about old YouTube drama, okay? You know, I say, yeah, well, let's not relitigate old drama, and then as I proceed to relitigate old drama, with like a slightly different perspective. But like mostly, I don't know. I'd have to go back and see like if I've changed my perspective on any like not just my perspective, but like if I agree with most of my criticisms from back then. Because I probably agree with like the majority of them, but just scaled back. Anyways. Hipster, after Nick propped you back up, and you still supporting DIY HRT to minors keffels? Yike. Yike. Singular yike, apparently. Singular yike. Look, I'm gonna be real. It wasn't specifically to minors, right? Now, granted, I think that Keffels did it in a way that was irresponsible. I think that she inadvertently did promote lolicon HRT, okay? What I mean by that is when she promoted the DIY HRT directory that she did, right? What she failed to account for is one of the first, thingies had estrogen vials with lolicon on the packaging. And it was like some weird, like, pedo shit. Like keep out of reach of parents. And don't look at my giant girl dick as text on the package, okay? No, in no circumstances is that okay, right? Now, do I think Keffels was explicitly trying to promote that? No, I think, again, it comes back to negligence. I think she's just retarded, okay? She doesn't gain anything from it, right? She doesn't gain anything from promoting it. I think she's genuinely just like one of the dumbest people, right? Now, granted, that's going to be a lot harsher of a position than what Tipster has. But I think that, like, to claim that Tipster is like, guilty because Keffels was negligent, like, 4 years ago. And also they're friends with each other. It's like, who gives a fuck? It's like there is, like, multiple degrees of separation here. Who fucking cares, dude? Probably just gonna dip. I'm really tired of Keffels being brought up everywhere I go. Like, get over it. She left and she's not coming back. You all got what you wanted. Let it go already. No, literally. I'll just stop talking about it, honestly. I mean, because, like, I'm somebody where it's like, I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna, I don't know. I think you get the point. You get the point. All right? Chat. We have some good content to cover. Wow, that was a sentence. Yeah, we have content and it's good. Whoa, hold on. Trying to adjust my hair so it's like, yeah, I don't know. So it looks good under the headphones. Anyways. Tipster continually crashing out over Keffels. Look, I get that you don't like Tipster or Keffels or whatever, but I think that nothing Tipster has said here is unreasonable, right? Like, if anything, like, he's said less than me. Like, I've been more loud about it in this stream than he has. I don't think that that's a crash out. I think it's just like, I think he has, like, a very reasonable take, which is that, yeah, there's some valid criticisms of Keffels. It was overblown. Some people took it too far. He's personally going to be friends with her. And, yeah, I guess we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. All right, I'm going to drink some water and then start the segment. Also, hello, Anti-Smiley and Panda Music. Good to have you here. Hello, Zach. Ooh, we're getting some new viewers. Hello. Should we have more trans men in STEM? Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. If they want to be in STEM, why not? I don't know. It depends on the individual person, I guess. What is this channel about? Oh boy, it's about a lot of stuff. It's about me. Yes, me, yours truly. We talk about myself on here. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. It's a very, very me-oriented channel. We talk about politics. We talk about commentary / YouTube drama, okay? We make fun of lol cows and weird figures we find on the internet. Weird right-wing freaks, okay? We do a lot of stuff. Hey, thank you, Mikado Yuki, for the ones saying, semi-regular reminder that I am the Senate. You are, in fact, the Senate, Mikado Yuki, and thank you for the $1, you beautiful fucking bastard. And if you would like to donate as well, the Streamlabs link is in the pin message, streamlabs.com/femyoz/ship, or alternatively, you can use super chats. You just like press the little $sign. Though, fair warning, YouTube does take 30% of all super chats, though some people don't really care about that, but just to put it out there. Whereas Streamlabs, gives me all the money, basically. So yeah, the Streamlabs link is in the pin message, streamlabs.com/femyoz/tip. Any and all donations are very much appreciated. They go towards my fentanyl addiction, actually. So make sure to donate to my fent addiction, all right? People hating get so mad over other people's business. Yeah, and then it's like, you give like a reasonable explanation. They're like, you're crashing out. And it's like, dude, nobody was talking about this. You brought it up. You brought it up and now you're crashing out over it. Just donate to the diaper fund? Oh, God. You guys are still on that. Anyways. Chat. I want to get into a segment, all right? Does anybody remember the Bricky Bitches server? You know, the one that I briefly talked about? It was the one where I got the honorary Indian role. It had Mog battles. There were Mog battles between, other members of the server and Ben Quadaneros. And, Ben Quadaneros Mogs, okay? Yeah, that was basically, what I talked about last time. As well as the fact that, like, yeah, people are pretty fucking mean there. But there's also some people that give good advice. So that's the reason that I've, sort of, stuck around, sort of. I don't know. I left the server temporarily because I'm like, these people are getting annoying. But then I joined back because I'm like, kind of miss this. But yeah, anyways. Sorry, what was I saying? Right. Anyways, one of the people from the Bricky server is an unhinged schizophrenic who absolutely despises me. So much so to the point where she will go on hour-long tangents about how I'm AGP and how bad I am for the trans community or whatever. I don't know, it's like some weird schizo shit that no normal person ever thinks about at all. It's the most terminally online shit imaginable. And I say this as somebody who is terminally online for a part-time living. Doing this. Alright? Now, with that being said, I've gathered some screenshots, alright? Gather round, folks. We've got some screenshots. Because we're gonna be going through them. Alright? Now, with that being said, let's see here. Now, the user we're gonna be talking about today is this person right here called Michelle from the Bricky server, all right? Yes, that's right, dude. She's famous now. Hold on, let me get some music, all right? We'll start out with some of the what's a good way of putting it? We'll start out with some of the really nice things that she has to say about me. I'm so excited. Let me sorry, I gotta hold on, let me move that there. Alright. Alright, hopefully that the audio is level. Femyoz isn't a twink. He's a massive man. If you look like Femyoz, give up and do something else. Femyoz looks like a rapist. I feel like Femyoz would try to rape me in real life. Femyoz is fucking disgusting. If Femyoz didn't have lower functioning autism, he might have just gone to Thailand to fuck she-males like a normal pervert, instead of trying to be us and ruining optics. Yeah, bro, you're great optics for the trans community. That's so true. It's very accurate. And, before we continue, I want to make something very clear. She's also a trans woman, okay? So somebody asked her, Michelle, when did you start your transition? 2017. So keep in mind, she's been transitioning for, let's see, well, it's 2025 now, 8 years. 8 years. Okay. So let's look at the before and after pictures. So here's the before picture, where she looks like a weird, dysgenic psychopath. And here's the after picture, where she looks like a weird, dysgenic psychopath. So as you can see, she transitioned from having black hair to blonde hair over the course of, what is it, 8 years? 8 years. This is a picture from this year, by the way. Yeah. There's more of a difference between, me before and after 2 years of HRT than 8 years. Hello? Are you sure you've been on estrogen and not testosterone? Are you on the right HRT, my friend? But, now to clear things up, I don't want to be entirely bad faith, okay? All right, I don't want to shit on her completely. She clearly is on HRT, all right? Because she did manage to grow a pair of saggy grandma titties. They do be sagging. And, yeah, she's very proud of them for some reason. So, just keep in mind that that's the person that's saying all of this, okay? Now, granted, I'm not one to, shit on somebody's appearance right away, but, for someone talking all that shit about me, you sure as shit don't look like a woman. You just look like a man with long hair. Like, I'm sorry, but, that's just the truth. That's just the truth. But yeah, obviously, we got more stuff to go through. All right? We got more schizophrenic shit that she's said, okay? I don't want to hear the terms AGP or HSTS again. Now keep in mind, this is somebody that uses those terms all the time. So crazy that she of all people doesn't want to hear them. Still have trauma from the autistic rapists in Amygdala's server. All AGPs who want you to call them she, her by demand are rapists because they are coercing you to engage with them sexually. Chat. If you're AGP, which in this person's mind, if you're a trans woman and you're not exclusively attracted to men, you are AGP, okay? That means that you're actually doing it as a fetish. That means you're attracted to yourself somehow. I don't know how that would logically follow, but that's what this person believes, okay? And so if you're bisexual, so as somebody that's bisexual and a trans woman, all right? But anytime you use she, her pronouns on me, I'm actually raping you. You're being raped, chat. You've been raped. Chat, you've been raped. They are getting off to you calling them women. Femyoz is a rapist. Amygdala was a rapist. All troons who give me ick probably are. Dude, this is not a real person. Are you still in the server? I actually just rejoined, because, it's just too funny not to. There's more. The ones who dress up as women or are trans around kids are pedophiles. All of them. Femyoz is a pedo. Kids watch his videos and he gets them to call him she, her. What? So hold on, if you wear a dress, you're a pedophile. Dude, I just learned something new. I make videos for adults. But yeah, apparently if you're trans and kids know you exist, that means you're a pedophile somehow, I guess. I don't know, it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Femyoz is a pedo! Kids watch his videos, and he gets them to call him she, her. And then somebody responds by saying, Roblox is worse. Shut the fuck up, you stupid Arab! You don't know what you're talking about! There was a context to what I was saying! There guys, you don't understand. There was a context to what she was saying. Alright? There was a context. Alright? Now, oh wow, there's more. I feel raped by him when he expects me to call him a woman, cause you know he's getting off to it. No, that's just you, buddy. And, you know, I responded to this with, you know, this comparison. I mean, am I wrong, though? Am I wrong? Oh, come on, it's accurate. Let's be real, all right? This is the most accurate comparison you have ever seen. All right, let's be real. All right, I have never seen a more accurate comparison. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't end there. All right? This person has even gone as far as to sexually harass me. Let me remind you what this person looks like. You know, for anyone who's not informed, okay? For the unenlightened, all right? So this is, hold on. Let me, you know, we'll do the side profile. Why not? All right? So this is, you know, this is what she looks like. You know, she's got a bit of an underbite, you know. You should probably go to the fucking orthodontist and get that fixed, you know. I don't know why you would post this on purpose, you know, publicly in a Discord server, but, you know, I digress. And you know, here the greasy fuck is, you know, having not showered. Now, apparently, I'm not a real woman, but this person is. You know, this person right here, I guess. So this is the person who, is about to this is who's sending the messages we're about to go through, okay? All right. I gotta change the music because of how vile and grotesque some of these messages truly are. Because, holy fuckamole, where is it? Where is it? Is it here? No. Did I lose it? Where did my background music go? I actually don't know. Wait, we gotta find the background music, chat. It's gone. It's missing. Well. Open file location. There we go. Finally. All right. Awesome. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Let me minimize that. Sorry, that took a while. All right, we're gonna go back to this. All right, because this creature has decided to be very, very wise to sexually harass me. Okay. All right, let's get started. This is at me. You've confused your attraction to trans women with wanting to be one. You need one of us to sit on your dick. I'd make a man out of you. And then PP Girl responds by saying, okay, Mr. Rape, you sound like a male. Which is true, by the way. You know, Mitch over here doesn't really read social cues, despite calling me autistic. So, you know, she continues. You'd not last a minute with me or Courtney. Soon as we touch your bulge, you'd come in your pants. He's probably hung like a horse. I'd suck him good. I'd suck him good and hard. He's so masculine and handsome. Oh wait, so this person's like, me too, girl. I'm gonna milk him like a cow. So this person is complicit in this. Alright? Very disgusting behavior. Alright? Alright, so PP Girl responds by saying, wow, you're like a super freak bitch. Quote, haha, I would rape you. You sound like a male. Which is true. But, you know, Mitch keeps going, because again, she doesn't read social cues, despite calling me autistic. I'd be shaking so many ropes out of his cock, it would be a fucking fountain of cum! Can you please stop sexually harassing me? Which is the reasonable response. You're probably so hard over it. Like, oh my god. This person is fucking nasty. So I say, no, you're gross. Courtney and I would go give 2 tongues on your massive shaft. Oh my god. I feel violated just reading this. Please stop, unironically. Make a real man out of you. Yeah, this is just gross. And Peepy Girl says, sexually harassing someone because you're mad is not a good look, babes. You look like a psycho freak. Which is true. But, let's just say the rape hun seems to disagree. He fucking loves it. No, actually, the person that you're sexually harassing, yours truly, fucking hates it, okay? Yeah, you sound like a male rape defender. True. I said, no, I actually don't like it when you sexually harass me. I've asked you to stop multiple times. You know, when somebody says stop, that doesn't mean keep going. That does not mean keep going. It means the complete opposite, actually. She keeps going. Femyoz coming in my mouth. I'm under the desk. He's feeling like Tarzan. Oh my god. Dude, stop. You're gross. You like it when I make out with your massive cock, don't you? Dude, I want to die. Okay, bitch, you're actually nasty. I hope you die for real. And I at one of the mods saying, Chandler, can you please time her out or something? This shit is nasty, and I've told her to stop like 5 times. Somebody else said, yeah, it's going a bit too far. A bit too far, you think? You think it's just a bit too far? Dog, this is like rapist shit. Yeah. Oh, you think that the rapist is going a little bit too far as he rapes the rape victim? Yeah, oh yeah, dude, just a bit too far. And then, this bitch over here decides to sweep like a motherfucker. See, only an AGP man would say this. Mitchie is a cute little ladybug. And, let me just remind you who the cute little ladybug in question is, okay? Alright, this right here is the supposed cute little ladybug, alright? This is the person saying all this fucking rape shit. This weird fucking, like, rapey, sexually harassing nonsense, okay? When I told her to fuck off multiple times, okay? Let's continue. So, I clarified, I made my position very clear, saying, it was too far with the first comment. That shit is vomit-inducing, which it is, by the way. But she continues. You will never be like her. You want to fuck her, you dirty pervert. Hello? Have you seen your own messages? So I say, can you please stop talking about sex? She responds by saying, you want to fuck all of us and you won't, so you try to become us. I don't think anyone wants to be you, my friends. Nobody. I say, dude, stop talking about weird sex shit. Because you want it! You want it! Dude, I'm sorry. Let me read that again. I say, stop talking about weird sex shit. Stop sexually harassing me. Her response is, you want it! You want it! So I say, Chandler, please time her out. She's so rapey. You want to have sex with all of us, and that's why you troon out. At Chandler, please, Chandler, is my response. This person says, dolls are perverted troons, just like every other tranny they shit on. Yeah, you know what? Maybe they have a point. And, this person who's sweeping for the weird rape person is like, are you intimidated by a strong, independent trans woman? And I'm like, no, dude, I'm being sexually harassed. They were like, says a man? And it's like, yeah, well, even if I was a man, it's still weird and rapey. Apparently, this person, not true boosted the server for an untimeout as well. The rapey person. I say, Chandler, please time out Michelle. She's been sexually harassing me for like 5 minutes. And PP Girl backs me up, saying, Michelle is being so rapey for real. Scroll up and read the messages. Like, that hoe is nasty. Not for real. Anyway, it's like, dude, Courtney thinks you are so handsome. So do all the girls in here. You could have so much tranny pussy. And I'm like, dude, stop making everything so sexual. Like, why would I want that? I'm not into most people. I'm certainly not into this motherfucker. One of the most ugly, chopped motherfuckers I've ever seen. It's like, dude, you are nasty. And so she continues. You leer at us and confuse your attraction for us with wanting to be us. Well, I don't want to be you and I'm not attracted to you, so none of the above, my friend. It's like, wrong. Also, wait, hold on. If I want to just have sex with trannies, yeah, can't you just, like, isn't it easier if you transition? Is it, like, can't you already do that? Like, hello, have you met the trans community? That's like a stereotype. Is that all the trans lesbians fuck each other? That's like a meme. So I accurately point out, or sorry, no, she continues. You love it, don't you? And, I say, no one is attracted to you. Dude, stop. This is creepy. Cocaine and Barbie, or Courtney, over here says, she already has a boyfriend. Like, yeah, that guy is chopped as well. That guy's a freak. Yeah, ugly people date each other. Yeah, that's true. That often happens. Not always, but yeah, that is generally the case. Okay? And it's like, dude, this person's also a fucking freak. She is testing your autogynephilia, my love. You're failing. Like, no, she's just sexually harassing me. It's like, damn. I'd take one for the team to stop a good man from tuning out over a fetish. It's like, no, you fetishize me. You're weird. It's like, fuck off. And I say, dude, you're chopped as fuck. I don't want anything to do with you. Which is true, by the way. And then, eventually, I have to tell the owner of the server, Brooklyn, to tell Michelle to stop sexually harassing me. Because Chandler wasn't doing his fucking job. Because he's retarded sometimes. You know, no hate to Chandler. You know, I don't got any beef with him, but Jesus fuck. Like, he was there. Okay, you scroll back here. Okay? Look at this shit. Okay? He is watching this, okay? He is watching this unfold. He's just letting it happen, alright? Don't think I don't see this, Chandler, alright? I got my fucking eyes on you, dude. Alright? I got my eyes on you. But Chandler is a drama queen, though. So, I mean, it's fine. Alright? So finally, after many minutes, Brooklyn finally steps in and says, Michelle, stop harassing, I didn't even look. And, what happens? Well, message could not be loaded. So this is a deleted message. At Brooklyn, timer out, she's weird as fuck. So this is Brooklyn's reaction. WTF. Now, what are we reacting to here? What is it that you know, immediately caused the timeout? Okay, because you can't get timed out for very much on here. Well, she decided to send some weird hentai of a gaping asshole. In general chat. The pinging me with it, by the way. So, yeah, sexually harassing me, specifically, of course. Dude, if even Chandler is saying chill out just a tap, that means that you've gone too far. If he doesn't say anything, yeah, chances are you still went too far. But, you know, I mean, come on. Like, fucking come on, dude. Now, granted, now I'm not gonna let Courtney off the hook either, okay? That's the cocaine Barbie person. Okay? So PP Girl says, you're mentally ill for defending the sexual harassment, dumb hoe, which is true. Okay? She says, oh, she was just trolling. This is what she wanted. Is she referring to me? So I didn't want any of this. So this is what Michelle wanted. Yeah, Michelle did want to sexually harass me. This is true. You can tell because that's what she did. So I said in quotes, when the guy made comments about wanting to rape the woman after she said stop 50 times in a row, it was actually just trolling. Which is a pretty accurate comparison. Like, do you realize how fucking stupid this sounds? And PB Girl says, okay, troll all day if you'd like, but harassing someone like that is actually a product of mental illness, and you're mentally ill for playing it off as a joke. Yeah, it's like, yeah, dude, yeah, that relatable moment when you rape woman as a joke. Dude, I raped her as a joke. You don't understand. Yo, me spiking her drink and raping her was all a part of my elaborate trolling scheme. Like, no, you're a fucking weird, sexually degenerate freak, okay? Like, jump off a cliff, okay? Fuck off. And then, you know, her response is, I'm mentally ill, so I just say, yeah, we know. Damn. It's very accurate. The BB Girl is like, not like, haha, I'm so quirky. Like, you need to be institutionalized, which is true. Now over here, you'll notice we've got face-apped, face-tuned to Bo Blacks, all right? That's a saga for another day, all right? And we're gonna see how Bo Blacks became integral to the culture of this server that knows nothing about commentary, and how I have poisoned this server with my shit sense of humor, okay? And commentary shitter references, okay? She was just testing y'all autogynephilias. Like, no, she was sexually harassing me. That's like saying, oh, well, yeah, I'm actually a straight guy, and I was sexually harassed a woman at the workplace. I was testing to see if she was into men or not. I was testing her straightness. You know? Like, yeah, okay, dude. Sure. Whatever you say. So, like, yeah, Michelle is that girl. It's like, no, she's a weird mentally ill freak. Did she go a little bit overboard? Yes, a little bit. You think that was just a little bit? So I make the comparison, the accurate comparison of, dude, that'd be like if a man tested a woman's heterosexuality by saying the most rapey shit ever. Oh, but it's just Michelle. It's like, yeah, that's the fucking problem. Is that she acts like herself. It's like actually vomit-inducing. Now, this person's also a fucking weirdo. Okay? Where this piece of shit decided to find a photo of me shirtless from when I was 16 years old. And, basically say that she's attracted to it. Why was she kinda ... Fucking, yeah, with this fucking emoji. Yeah, dude, you're not subtle. Actual freak behavior. Now, even if you don't know the age, you can tell that this is probably not an adult. Like, I don't look like a fully grown adult here. Like, I'm still going through puberty in this. Okay? And everybody knows that I was 16 because I said it multiple times before this. Right? So, everyone immediately jumped to my defense saying, Femyoz is 16 there. He's a minor there. Because guess what? Everyone in the fucking server knows that I'm a minor in that photo. So why the fuck is this disgusting, rapey fuck? Yeah, this is a shitty, Rimini upscaled photo that she sent of herself, by the way. Zoomed in. I mean, we zoomed in, but this is her, by the way. With, like, filters and shit. Okay, why did this I mean, she literally has the fucking rape stare, so it wouldn't surprise me if she was also into children. You know, considering the fact she's talking about how attracted she is to me from when I was 16. This fat fuck, this cow has decided that the most intelligent thing to do in the server, where a 55k subscriber YouTuber, now granted all my subs are from shorts, but still, 55k sub YouTuber is in. You think it's really smart to talk about how you, as a woman that's like 45, think that I was super attractive and hot when I was 16. You're a disgusting freak. Like, this disgusting, minor attracted freak He's talking all this mad shit, you know, siding with the weird sexual harasser, and goes even as far as to talk about how she's into, you know, the version of me that was 16 years old, not able to consent. Oh, it's crazy how, you know, she stopped being attracted to me, you know, when I, you know, later, you know, the later images of you know, it's almost like she's into children more so than adults. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. They're like, oh yeah, now that you look older, now you look like an adult. Now that you look like somebody that is legally able to consent, you know, you should go back to when you weren't able to consent. You know, that was when you were your prime. That was you on your A game. That was your hottest. Actual disgusting freak. So yeah, that was a fun segment. I enjoyed that. We're gonna restart streaming a bit. Nah, that shit is weird low key. Well, I mean, yeah, it's I mean, she's admitting that she thinks that I am more attractive when I'm 16. Like she is not just more attractive. Sorry, she thinks that I'm attractive. Period. She thinks that I'm like hot. She as somebody that is, I don't know, she looks to be about like 40, is talking about how she thinks that I'm hot. Like she's hitting on 16-year-old me essentially, saying that she finds that version of me super attractive. Like, is that not a red flag to anybody? Is that normal behavior? Is that something we're gonna let slide? No, absolutely not. So, now granted, she's not as deranged as the other person we were making fun of, but yeah. We definitely a lot of shit there. Definitely a lot of shit. That was like a horror movie? No, literally. Literally. Also, it's like 90 degrees in here. I fucking hate this. It's like, that doesn't help me with, like, not feeling sick. Anyways. You are rather fetching. Bit I wouldn't hit on a 16-year-old. What? I'm confused. What do you mean I'm fetching? But yeah, that was actually horrifying. Creeps everywhere, no matter which group. Yeah. It's like, oh no, Your Honor, okay? I was raping the woman as a joke to test her heterosexuality. Like, no, that's not an excuse. No, the same logic applies. No, you don't get to sexually harass somebody and be like, no. Your Honor, it was a joke when, you know, she said, please stop sexually harassing me 50 times. And I kept doing it. And going into grotesque detail about sexual shit. It only gets worse as you get older? How? I'm like 21. Yeah, actual HSTS pedos. Like, what the fuck? Dude, I don't know. I like, people say that, like, there's, like, I have not seen, like, I don't know. I have not seen that many, like, I don't know, instances. Because, like, I go in, like, corners of the internet to find lolcows and, like, some, like, the weirdest freaks, okay? And as a consequence, I find some very strange individuals, okay? Look, all I'm going to say is based on my experience, HSTS pedos are a lot more common than AGP pedos, okay? That's all I'm going to say. But either that or it's like, if they're HSTS, they're more open about it. Because it's like, for whatever reason, we as a society have decided that it's somehow like socially acceptable sometimes to be like a woman pedophile towards men. It's like there'll be like a teacher who rapes her student, who rapes her male student. They'll get a bunch of fucking retards that are like, where was she when I was 14? It's like, yeah, you're part of the problem. Like, actually jump off a bridge. Like, you are in favor of pedophilia. I actually feel bad for you. That was intense. I feel bad for me too. Anyways. You don't want to know what the abbreviations mean. It's like retarded pseudoscientific bullshit. Trust me when I say you don't want to be so online to the point where you know. Yeah, the male students high-five each other. It's like, yeah, it's literally just the she was asking for it argument, but in reverse. But for whatever reason, when it's in reverse, it's okay. Oh my god. Anyways. No, I'm straight, but I like some trans girls. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I really know. I want to know what it means now. Okay, so basically, HSTS stands for homosexual transsexual, which is counterintuitive because it actually means you're a straight trans woman. It means you're into men as a woman, which is straight. So, yeah, but that's besides the point. And then and then everybody that's not exclusively attracted to men, that's like a trans woman is AGP, which stands for autogynephilia, which means that you transition as a woman because it's your fetish and you wanna fuck the female version of yourself. For real. Bricky living in your mind 24/7. No, I was showing screenshots from like when Mitchie was fucking sexually harassing me. I think that's like a reasonable thing to show. All right. Like once it gets repetitive, then yeah, I get bored of it. But I had planned on making that into content for a while. All right. I had saved those screenshots, and I just had to like upload them to Google Drive and download them on my PC in order to make that segment. All right. Anyways. I'm straight, but ... We are so lucky to live in the first world. You know, you're not wrong. Don't you have class or something to go to? At 9:30 at night? Why would I have a class right now? At 9:30 at night. They stop after the mute? I mean, mostly I think, I don't know, there's still like an unhinged schizophrenic that we're like definitely gonna farm for more content at some point. I don't know, I'm gonna have to see. We'll see if I can farm the bitch. But yeah, oh, that was a fun segment. Just took some melatonin, so I'm gonna fall asleep on the stream. Type shit. We're the same time zone. Yes! We're time zone buddies, I guess. Alright, anyways. What's your opinion on Joshua Block, aka World of T-Shirts? Dude. People that, I don't know, are like lolcow obsessed are gonna hate me for this take, but like, and I say this as somebody that covers lolcows, by the way. Usually I cover more niche lolcows that like nobody talks about. I guess I'm more like I don't know. I guess I have more of like a dead-wing dork type philosophy where it's like, yeah, don't touch the poo, just make fun of them from afar. You know, if they respond to you, like, making content about them, then, like, yeah, you can make that into content. But, like, I don't know. Don't get overly invested in that shit. But, yeah, people that are, like, invested in trolling Josh Block are fucking weird and cringe and schizophrenic. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that shit, I don't know, dude. It's like, oh, yeah, dude, what if I did the really funny thing where I say put the fries in the bag, and then he freaks out for the 500th time, the same way that he has like 500 other times. It's like, yeah, it's just like, it's like clip farming, but like where the clip is the same thing over and over again. It's like, okay, great. What's the point? Now, granted, I think that it has more to do with the, you know, the people that are around him, right? His enablers, right? Because, like, let's be real. At the end of the day, people like Mr. Based or whoever his, like, new manager, whatever. I don't know who his new manager is, but all those people fucking suck. They use them for content and money, right? It's actually really sad. Edwin Dork is pretty chill. I like him. Yeah, I generally think his content is entertaining. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I like people like, I don't know, Smokey, MCC as well, in terms of content. But, like, I don't know. Like, sometimes, like, him and Kiwi Tapes might get, like, a little bit, like, morally grandstandy about it. It's like, I don't know, stop acting like the reason that you're making fun of these people is because they're bad people. Like, yeah, obviously it justifies it. But, like, don't pretend like that's the main reason, okay? Like, the reason that you're making fun of them is because they're lolcows and they're funny to laugh at, alright? Like, that's why I prefer Deadwing Dork, is because he's fucking honest about it, alright? He doesn't fucking pretend like, oh yeah, I'm on, like, some moral crusade against pedophilia. He's just like, yeah, no, I'm making fun of this person because they're fucking retarded. Which I think is based, alright? That, like, fuck yeah. I think that's awesome. That's what everyone should do. Alright? I don't know, dude. We need to stop moralizing lolcow content when it doesn't need to be. Like, I don't know, can we make fun of a retard without fucking having to, virtue signal? About how, yeah, well, I'm doing it because they're a bad person. Like, no, there's plenty of bad people to talk about. You're specifically choosing this person because, like, they're funny to laugh at. It's easy to make jokes about them. Come on. Let's not kid ourselves here. Other than that, though, I don't know. I'm not saying that to, like, shit on them, though. Like, I do generally, like, I don't know. Like, I think that Smokey is entertaining. I think Kiwi Tapes is entertaining. I think Turkey Tom is, I don't know, he just kind of reads Kiwi Farms threads as his script. That's his video scripts. And he gets shit wrong all the time. So, I don't know, dude. Who else covers lolcows that I watch? I don't know, dude. Occasionally, I guess Sleeping Lemur, if he, like, uploads something on, like, somebody niche, like Uncle Gums. Or, like, some, like, weirdo like that. Farming Sabrina would be pretty good for content, though. Yeah, keep in mind, like, I don't know, I also think it's, like, annoying to, like, farm, like, the same fucking lolcows as everybody else. Like, something I've noticed in, like, the whole, like, lolcow farming community is, like, they'll have, like, 6 different people that they fucking rotate through. And, like, oh, they'll do some, like, retarded schizo shit. And then, like, every single lolcow content creator will make, like, 5 videos on, like, the same person, covering the same thing. And it's like, dude, this is... What? Who is this for? Who wants to watch 5 different people say the same shit about the same person? They're basically 5 people making the same video, alright? They all make the same videos as each other, alright? Let's stop watching a lot of them. It gets annoying. It's like, yo, I wanted to watch some, like... It's like, damn, I wanted to watch some new stuff, alright? I wanted to see, like, oh, what is Nova Online up to? And then it's like, oh, there are 5 new recent videos about it for 5 different people. Oh, surely they're gonna, like, make different Nope. Nope. Ricky Thomas cringe to me? Yeah. Oh, what is Tofia Chu up to? Oh, she's, like, homeless and scammed their audience. And Brother Chu still hasn't been buried. That's... Yeah, there's not that much to talk about a lot of the time. I don't know, it's, like, better if... Like, I don't know, what happened to farming crash outs? Like, can we just farm their crash outs instead of, like... Oh, here they are, doing the bad thing. We need to, like, morally grandstand about it over and over again. No, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know, there's a reason that I refuse to cover any of those people, because they've been done to death. Everyone's already talked about them. You know? I'd rather cover somebody like Trumpster Bob, or Olive Oil Run, or somebody that nobody else is talking about. We must return to the original lolcow. Literally scrolled down and found somebody worthy of lolcow. What's their channel called? I need to know. I'll check them out. Yeah, catch the stream. Welcome, welcome. We're probably gonna restart stream soon so we can, you know, do a little bit better in the algorithm than this. I have no idea who these people are. Yeah, well, fair enough. I set my phone down and accidentally deleted the message. Yo, what's their channel name? Ramiro, what's their channel name? I need to look them up. Alright, we need to know. The people need answers. Honestly, observing lolcows without trolling them is probably best these days. Yeah, because, like, that's the thing is, like, when you have, like... Because I tried, okay? I tried doing, like, a bait-and-switch type interview with fucking, what's-his-face? Nova Online. Because I didn't realize, like, how much notoriety he had gained. So I thought that I was gonna be able to fucking bait him into doing an interview. Like, convincing him that, like, I don't know, like, oh, you know, I think you're just, like, a little bit misunderstood. Oh, and actually, you know, I think that if people just heard your perspective, that people would change their minds, okay? Yeah, that was the angle that I approached it from. Because generally that works, okay? It didn't work because what happens when you have like a disproportionate amount of people going after you is you become a paranoid schizophrenic, all right? You don't share anything with anyone. All right, you actually are cautious about how you conduct yourself on the internet to an extent, okay? Specifically with content creators. Now, granted, that doesn't mean that he's always gonna be. You know, he ended up doing some weird shit behind the scenes still, but yeah, it's like I didn't realize like how like yeah, okay, this guy's already been done to death. I think because I had just seen a few videos about him. I'm like, this guy, I could get him to freak out on stream, right? I was thinking like, I don't know. There were some funny bits that I could do. Like have somebody act as like their defense attorney, and then I fucking act as like the prosecutor or some shit like that. I don't know. It'd be funny. Just like finding a way to like bring up like, oh, I don't know, like. Yeah, why were you doing, like, sexual age play shit in front of minors? Yeah, why were you doing that, Nova? Why were you doing fetish stuff in front of somebody that you knew to be 14? You know? But finding, like a way to, like, you know, sneak that in there. You know, when he's least expecting it. But no. I couldn't do that. Because other people think it's a better idea to, I don't know. Like, touch the poo. Beyond just farming for content. Right? Now you could argue I was touching the poo a little bit there. Alright? I'll admit that. But I think there's a difference between, like, something super light like that. Like, I don't know, like... having a lolcow on stream to just sort of laugh at them. Versus, like, I don't know, like, some of the shit that people do. Where it's like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't, like, spend, like, 8 hours a day thinking about, like, this, like, weird pedophile on Discord. Maybe that's, like, not mentally healthy. Maybe that's, like, not normal. And then they cucked the content because of it. And it's like, well, you know, when you do this stuff that's, like, not for content, and you don't archive any of it, then what happens is nobody gets content, nobody gets entertainment. You've just like defeated the purpose. Now the dude's on guard more, and is it gonna reveal anything embarrassing about himself right away? Like, well, you know, could have been prevented. Could have been prevented. Sorry, that was a tangent. And, you wanna know what the worst part is? There'll always be, like, some with people like Nova, there'll be a group of buddy trolls that basically just, you know, just validate All of like the dumb, awful shit that Nova says and does. Okay. And what this amounts to is you're enabling a pedophile. Even if you're doing it ironically, you're still doing it. You're saying, yeah, this is okay behavior. Right? And you're not getting anything out of it. It's not like you're getting him to like admit shit. Right? You're not getting him to admit to anything. You're just like, I don't know. You're emboldening the pedo. Okay, don't embolden predators. Okay, that's bad. Anyways, I guess those are my complaints with the lolcow community at large. It's like we have strayed so far away from what it used to be. All right. Sorry, anyways. Oh, right, Mommy Ramiro is gonna be sending the name of the channel. Oh, it's under suggestions in Discord. Okay. All right, bet. Suggestions. Where is that? Is it lolcow suggestions? Privileged black girl. Oh, wow. This ought to be great. Wow. All right. Did she's live right now? Is live in 30 minutes. Oh, started 41 minutes.
Never had that shit. He would have been upset with her and admonished her, and she ain't had no goddamn job to be able to take care of her goddamn self.
Wow, she is privileged with some incredible audio quality. Really. Wow. Some amazing stuff you got. Good riddance. My fucking ears.
I didn't worry about a motherfucker like you, you big back beluga. Hi, KJ. How are you?
She has a very greasy face. I don't know what that is. Did she lather her face in baby oil? I don't know why the fuck it looks like that, but that's besides the
white people who the motherfucking was on that shit first. Let's talk about it.
Like, goddamn.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna let you call them. I'm gonna let you push them out real quick. I'm about to call Purr and calling me.
Okay, I'm gonna call you back. Okay. All right.
Wow,
yeah.
This is some riveting stuff.
I'm white and I'm on welfare.
What, you are? I don't believe that.
Someone says I'm white and I'm on welfare.
Oh, you're not saying that about yourself. Okay. I think you need to be more dramatic with your expressions.
Nigga.
Whoa, Jesus.
Nigga. What did I just say? Like, stop the shit. Cause
dude, that voice change was crazy.
Nigga. I don't understand. When we say nigga, it ain't just white people. It ain't black people. It's just white.
Is she constipated? It sounds like she's taking a shit.
People do just because y'all some niggas on welfare. So should I be calling you ghetto? Is you ghetto?
Yeah, I'm ghetto. This is true. She's crushing stereotypes right now. Dude, we gotta listen for smoke. Nah, dude, smoke detector beeping. Dude, I'm sorry. It was, I mean, if we're talking about stereotypes, I mean, we gotta listen for the smoke detector chirping. Her hair is so shiny. You think her hair is shiny? Have you seen her face?
My face and skin so good. Thank you so much. I just don't understand. Like, y'all need to stop your shit. Stop.
Dude, she's like if Whoa Vicky was actually black.
Doing it. White ain't right and black ain't always better, but black is motherfucker.
Dude, it's like if Whoa Vicky was wearing blackface.
Papa, no, we lead a lot of.
Wait, is this Whoa Vicky, but like she like injected melanin into her skin? Wait. Unironically, the resemblance is uncanny. Wait, they sound exactly the same. They look the same.
Shit, we are the trendsetters. We are a group of renowned people who have gone through a lot of shit in our life, and no matter what, we've adapted and persevered beyond our years. And now, you know what y'all are doing? Instead of coming for the black people, y'all are trying to come for the brown people.
What?
And that shit ain't right either. It's not.
Well, yeah, that is
not right.
Bad.
It's not right.
I think she needs to turn the gain on her mic up. It's clearly not loud.
Seeing them goddamn commercials of they've been showing. I know they put. Oh my god, Aiden, you are so crazy. I've been seeing those commercials of them people.
Bro, you could deep fry an entire bag of fries with her
Oh,
mic.
they say if you just go ahead and turn yourself in, if you're here in America illegally, if you just these commercials are crazy. They like if you just go ahead and turn yourself in legally, then you'll get compensation for it.
That's not how that works though. What do you mean turn yourself in legally? What are you talking about? If you're here illegally? What? What do you mean compensation? You get fucking deported. What are you talking
Like,
about?
who the fuck is going to, who been here in America for over 20, 30 years illegal is going to turn themselves in to be on a plane, to be deported to a camp that y'all trying to motherfucking turn them into farm workers for?
Well, that's a good point.
Who is going to do that? And then y'all trying to make it seem so sweet, like we'll give you compensation if you just turn yourself in
Wait, yeah, she's spitting.
for being here illegally. Like, what type of shit is that? What's really going on in America? Yeah.
Wait, yeah, she's spitting facts. Everything she's saying is right.
I don't get it. Y'all need to stop your shit. Stop doing that to people. You need to learn that. Y'all need to learn to treat people right. Treat people fair.
You know, look, as much as I made fun of her, like, dude, I'm gonna be real. She's, like, kind of based.
Now that y'all can't target
Yes. Shut up. A black woman is speaking.
our demographic
Shut up and listen.
anymore, you started targeting this demographic, and now that you targeted this demographic.
Dude, I thought she was gonna be, like, far right, because it's like, I thought she was gonna be, like, a pick-me, like, oh, I'm black, but actually, black people have privilege over white people. I thought she was gonna be one of those freaks, but actually, no, she's based. Now I feel bad for, like, being mean at the start.
Let's all be on one side. I'm not saying that we riding totally with them, because Lord knows that y'all have seen us be suppressed for a very long time, and you did not stand up for our rights. We know that for sure.
Well, I mean, I'm like 21 now, so, like, I mean, what time frame are we talking? Because, like, most of my life I haven't been able to do shit. I was like, yeah, I guess I'm like a public figure now, but that's about it.
However, that don't mean.
Oh yeah, I am absolutely, yeah, dude, I am, like, so fucking jealous of her body. It's actually crazy. Like, it's maddening. Like, I won't lie.
That
I am so fucking
gonna be on the.
Yo, that's unbelievable.
Just because I'm not with you, that don't mean I'm gonna be against you either. I'm not going to condone the behavior that we see here in our America. Like, it's just racism is so prevalent in America. It's ridiculous, and I wish we could just understand that we're all.
Wait, yeah, she's spitting facts. I thought she was gonna be saying the
all
opposite.
fucking human.
I thought she was gonna be. Wait, why is her name Privileged Black Girl? She's like making the opposite argument of that. She's like saying, yeah, like racism is bad, and it's like it's something that exists. I thought she was gonna be arguing about anti-white racism or whatever.
There are privileges. Just like I'm a privileged black girl, there are some people out here who feel like they're extremely privileged, and they are.
Maybe, okay, wait, no, she's based. Wait, Ramiru, I thought you said this person was like lolcow material. I thought they were gonna be right-wing.
They are. But
now I've just been an asshole for no reason.
then there are some people.
Yeah, maybe she's rich.
Who are.
Based on the background, she definitely has money.
Just how y'all see privileged white people, I see a lot of privileged black girls. I've come across a lot of privileged black girls who've allowed their success to speak for itself and didn't allow their circumstances to say who they are. They didn't let their circumstances
so
be like, oh yeah,
Why is my room 90 degrees?
Stay right here in life. No, they decided to change their life.
I'm gonna start fucking sweating.
And do something better with themselves. So,
ugh.
That bullshit that it comes to y'all talking about black people ghetto, no, y'all.
She gives me high maintenance vibes. Yeah, dude, she would drain my energy very quickly in a conversation. That's not even shitting on her. It's just like too much.
Motherfuckers be ghetto too. Yep, I done met some ghetto Indians. I done met some ghetto Mexicans. I done met some ghetto Spanish people. Some ghetto people from South America. I done met some ghetto Africans. I done met some ghetto, all type of kind of ghetto people. Thank you all so much for the donations. I done met all kind of ghetto people. Ghetto people is not to a specific race or group.
Man. Yeah, she's not wrong.
It's not. A lot of people can be very ghetto.
This is
a
true.
lot of people can be niggas. Real ghetto.
Wait, she's so fucking base. Wait, actually, dude, I love this person. Okay. Dude. Now I just feel really bad because I said really mean stuff at the beginning. Dude, I thought she was right-wing. Dude, you tricked me. You tricked me into making fun of somebody that's, like, based. This is fucked up.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
She making me down bad. Don't get too horny,
Check the
chat. Jesus
compliments, y'all are
Christ.
so sweet.
Just be respectful.
You want to look like me, girl? Embrace who you are. Don't say you want to look like anybody. Don't put nobody on a pedestal, not even me.
Dude, I feel called out because, like, I literally, like, a minute ago said that, like, I wish my body looked like hers.
Embrace yourself. Love on yourself.
Like, I'm so fucking jealous.
Accept your flaws. Accept who you are as a person. Look at yourself and spend time with yourself in the mirror and really, really fall in love with you. Don't ever want to look like somebody else. Don't ever want to be somebody else because that breeds envy and jealousy, and it's just not, it's not a good.
Yeah, maybe I am envy and jealous. What about it? Can I just be, like, an envious bitch? Like, am I not allowed to do that?
Feeling to have. You better.
No, I didn't. No, not in the blackface sense. No, I don't want to. My goal is not to look like her in terms of skin color because that's, yeah, that would be racist. Yeah, no thanks. No, my goal is like to have like that body type, but that's not a realistic goal. My shoulders are too wide. My hips are too narrow. Waist too big. All right, dude. I would fucking kill for that body. What the fuck? That is such bullshit.
Off pouring and investing in
But I'm not gonna lie, part of why I was being mean at the start is because I'm jealous.
self, that energy into yourself. Yeah. So
I'm jealous and I assumed she was right wing.
I can tell you why.
Now I feel awful about it.
I got my hair
I need to stop, okay? I don't want to become a mean
from.
girl.
You can go get the same wig. I can tell you where I get all my makeup from, and you can try to go do the same thing, but it ain't gonna make you me. You know what I mean? Embrace
I'm not allowed to make fun of anyone because you already look amazing. Nah, but like...
you. Love on you. Hug on you. Fuck with you the long way. You see how they going in on these comments? No matter what they say in these goddamn comments, I'm still gonna sleep good at night. I'm still gonna love on me. I'm still gonna appreciate me. I'm still gonna fuck with me the long way. I'm still gonna ride or die for me.
I do still stand by. I think that whatever product she used for... I mean, skincare is good and important, but she used too much on her face. I do stand by that. I don't think your skin should be, like, too shiny. I don't know. Maybe that's just, like, a me thing. It could literally just be, like, I'm autistic. And I just don't like it when a person's face is, like, shiny. Because, like, my fucking brain just associates that with, like, sweat and grease. But, I don't know, dude. Whereas, like, because to me, like, I think skin ought to look soft, you know? Like, that's always, like, my, like, sort of, I don't know. Dewy skin is trendy. Dude, am I just autistic? Okay. I mean, we knew that, but, dude, actually, dude. It's like, dude, you're like, you put this in lolcow suggestions, and like, she's like the most based person ever.
I mean, I ain't never had to sit here and contemplate what a motherfucker got to think about me, especially when I think the highest of myself. Bitch,
Dude, fucking slay.
the
What
other
the
day,
hell?
the bitch said the other day, she said, I feel like I'm average. As if I was supposed to agree with her. I did not, bitch. I agree. I am above average. I really am. I don't
Yeah, I'd agree with
think of
that.
myself that way. I think of myself highly. I think of myself as being that motherfucking girl. Always. Every day.
Slay?
24/7. Wig.
Wait, she's so fucking
No
based,
wig.
though.
Makeup. No makeup.
Why do you look so simple? Yeah, aside from, like, I don't know. I don't like the shiny makeup / skin look or whatever. I don't know if it's, like, makeup that does that or if it's, like, a product that she puts on her face. I don't know. To me, that always looks oily when people do that, so I don't like it. But I guess if it's trendy, then, like, I guess it makes sense.
Lashes, no lashes. Jewelry, no jewelry. Clothes, no clothes. I accept who the fuck I am when I look in the mirror. And that's what I'm here to show you today. How to be your...
She's actually, like, extremely based. She just needs a better microphone. Femyoz, you should model for us. Anyways, I see you have curves. I do not have curves.
yourself, how to love on yourself. Don't ever let nobody tell you who you are. You believe in
Yeah, dude, unironically positive content.
yourself. You make sure that you are loving on yourself.
Yeah, there's, like, nothing to criticize here. Like, yeah, she's, like, a bit loud. I guess. You turn the gain down on the mic. Other than that, though, like... Dude, what is her chat saying? Dude, I hope this isn't some Instagram Reels shit. So the privileged girl's racist? Dude, wait, how is she racist? Did she, everything she said was like the opposite of hers. I thought she was gonna be racist. But she's not. She's like based. Like, Black Queen, Black is beautiful. Black that girl. Saw a woman, hot chocolate. RuPaul looking for you? What? I'm confused by that. Anyways. She looks like P. Diddy's sister? Well, dude, it's not even close, dude. Hold on. I'm sorry. Like, bitch, where? What? Huh? Oh, it's because she's black, I'm guessing. It's not even close. Not even close. They don't look anything alike. Yeah, they just see two black people. They just see a black person and they're like, yeah, that reminds me of P. Diddy. Because he's, like, also black. It's like, yeah, dude. Great stuff. I mean, P. Diddy has, like, a very distinctive face. Like, he's, like, he looks very distinct. I'm back. Sorry about earlier. Just had a bit of a moment. Nah, you were justified. Diddy darker than her, TF? Yeah, it's like, they don't even look, like, remotely similar. It's, like, such a weird thing to say. Femi, what should I do to fall asleep? 500 milligrams of fentanyl. Real racists can see the difference between black and black. Yeah, dude, it's like, dude, you're bad at being racist. What the fuck? Dude, you're so bad at being racist that you can't even immediately tell the difference in skull shape between different types of black people. I guess. I don't know. Her hair is mesmerizing. Who? Hers? But she has nice hair, yeah. I think I could use a little bit more volume. I think it's like straightened too much. But maybe that's just me. But, dude, I'm saying this to somebody that has very straight hair, so. Like, I think she straightened it too much. Right? So. Dude, I guess I'm anti all of the features that I have naturally. You know, I used to have very oily skin before I did Accutane or HRT. You know, I have naturally very straight hair. And, you know, I didn't always have a lot of volume. Yeah, I'm basically anti every characteristic I naturally have. You know? You know what? But yeah, I'll drop a like on this. Why not? Yeah, I dropped a like. All right, that person is very based. Dude, what? What is this? Traumatizing littles with scary avatar. Why is this in my recommended? Dude, welcome back to another episode of why is this in my recommended? Dude, it's VR chat. Dude, I'm gonna chat. Do we watch this?
Here, let me get another picture with the spider behind you.
No, please no.
Can you get out of that avatar, please? Because it's obviously scaring a little.
You can all let it be that avatar.
They're nice.
It's scaring me.
Oh, great stuff. Yes, watch. Okay. No offense, but I don't give a fuck about the intro. Alright, what's this?
Why don't you go to sleep?
Hey guys.
Because I feel safe here. Oh, wow. Even though you're in VR, why don't you lay down and you can sit by all
Wow, that's a big
of
cat.
us?
Yeah, take the headset off,
Would
little
you like
bro.
to do that?
No, I don't think they will.
You can leave,
Oh.
leave
Oh,
yourself
sorry,
right here.
sorry.
Bro, you can cut this part out.
You can set your
Nothing is happening.
What are you
controllers
talking
down,
about?
lay your head
What are you
down.
talking
You
about?
can leave your headset on. You don't have to close it out. and you can sit right here with us and listen to all of us.
Oh,
but you
okay,
really need
okay.
to rest.
What's he
You're
doing? What's
clearly
he doing?
very sleepy.
I have good news. My headset
You
actually
can stay
doesn't
wherever
cut
you
off.
want.
Dude,
My
what-
headset doesn't cut off till
where's the part where you troll
11.
them?
That's amazing. Guess who just got a notification from the love of my
Okay,
life?
where's
and he
where's
might
the
get
part
on.
where you troll?
Is he online right now? Right now?
You're doing
right
nothing.
Now, right now,
I don't know. Hold on.
Calm down, little bro.
I mean-
Calm down.
Dude, this is
right now,
nothing.
right now, right now.
You're
Nothing was
spooking
What's
me out,
happening?
little bro.
I'm just admiring the scene.
What is that supposed to
Mickey.
mean?
It means this shit is retarded.
What is your kitty look
Whoa!
like? Don't
Whoa!
Orange
say that.
cat.
Don't say
Yo, based?
that! Don't say that!
This
Based?
this
Wow,
dude
word.
is so fucking with you guys.
Those words.
Maybe Star is
You are a
so
troller. Don't
fucking
play,
with
don't
you.
play, don't play.
Get out of my face!
Swearing.
Get out
Put
of
me
my
on the screen,
face!
put me on the screen, put me on.
Dude, this is nothing. Dude, what is this? Dude, Dude, I'm gonna skip ahead.
Did you kick him? Thank you. They were saying the R word.
He's yeah. But
Bro, who fucking cares?
I'm gonna go play this.
Who's saying the R word?
Holy leg
okay, I'm good.
spike.
Can
What?
you not, please? Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me get another picture with the spider behind you.
No, please no.
Wait.
Dude, this
I wanna
is
get the
this,
spider
this
in
is
the-
what's the troll?
Can you get out of that avatar, please?
Yeah, get out of that spider
Why?
avatar, please.
What's wrong with it?
It's
Dude.
obviously scaring a little. If you couldn't tell.
It's
Dude, people are barely reacting. I thought it was gonna be like a jump scare. I thought you were gonna like switch to the skin. Or like crawl up from behind and then it's like, ooh, funny jump scare. This shit sucks. This is so
spiders aren't
ass.
scary. They help your house. They
Why do these littles have actual child voices? Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't even understand.
keep flies away. It's an
But
insect.
objectively, it's scaring a little.
You can all let it be that avatar. I told you already.
Why? It's just
Dude, these motherfuckers need to be voice actors. What the fuck?
a spider. They're friendly. They're nice.
Scaring me. People
Wait,
regress to
or
a
they can
younger
turn off my
age
avatar.
in these worlds.
Yeah, turn off your avatar,
That's
please.
completely fine.
Turn off your avatar, it's
Little
scary.
kid, I was scared. I wasn't scared of spiders.
Also, spiders ain't even
When
scary.
I was a kid, I wasn't scared.
Some littles use little voices to help with aggression. Yeah, but like, I know that, but like, Jesus Christ, like these, it's like the same thing with like, dude, trannies and littles are like the best fucking voice actors, like in the whole world. Like, what the
Scared of
fuck,
spiders?
dude? If you're a tranny or a little, you should go into voice acting.
Kids are scared of spiders.
I didn't have a spider phobia, so it's fine. It should be fine.
Say that you did that you weren't scared.
You fucked with them by telling them that. Oh yeah, telling them that you're gonna tell their parents on them. Oh, call their parents on. Yeah, that's like an easy way to troll like anyone that's like, yeah. If you want to troll a child, that can be a good way to do it, depending on like who it is.
Spiders.
Can you please change the scary spider skin, please?
But you didn't ask them to change it.
By the way, I've played VR chat. 90% of the player base are children. That is scary. I don't, dude. Based on some of the stuff I've seen about VR chat, that should not be the player base.
Avatar?
Here,
Because
come
I'm
on.
just a
Yeah, I don't think that littles belong on the grooming game. I gotta agree with
Racist
that.
and
What did
racist.
you say?
I'm
You're painting with the spider.
Because keep in mind, when people age regress, they have like the actual mental capacity of a child. So it's like, you know, that's like having a 3-year-old on VR chat. The game for groomers, basically. It's not for groomers, but like there's like a lot of groomers on it.
No, you can't be.
That's why I refuse to play that shit, because it's just like, dude, I'm sorry, but no. Too many weirdos.
that.
There's
They
nothing wrong with
sabotage
being a
too.
spider.
I don't know why we have to argue over
Yeah,
this.
spiders are scary. Please change
I
it.
don't know why we have to argue. It's just like the spider.
Yo, flick up for me, flick up for me.
I just realized how bad that is. Yeah, dude, I didn't want to like say anything because I was like, I'm really uncomfortable with this, but I didn't want to like say like, because like nothing was happening, so I'm like, I don't want to be like an asshole. But now I know why. Now I know why I'm uncomfortable. It's like, yeah, they shouldn't be on VR chat. You know? I think that's gonna be why. Alright, you know what? Dude, I'm done.
It's scary though.
Oh yeah, I got you.
This video is like dog shit. This is like nothing. This is actually nothing. What other content do they do? Do they do this frequently? Do they just troll littles? Dude, this is wait, okay, alright. If it was one video, like I'd get it. Dude, that's like their whole channel. What the fuck? Traumatizing littles with scary avatars. VR chat trolling. Mentally unstable age regressors. VR chat trolling with shut the fuck up, I'm age regressing in the thumbnail. Daycare mods are not real people. And then in the thumbnail it says, actually, I'm 6 years old. Obviously, he doesn't know how regression works. It's not literally what they are. It's that they have the mental capacity of that when they're regressed. The furry fandom is so weird. VR chat trolling. And it says, I love where... Dude, I'm not reading the thumbnail text out loud. But, yeah, you can... Alright, I'm not getting clipped saying that shit, alright? Dude, I almost got fucking clipped, dude. I caught him cheating with the mod. Okay, that's like a normal video for like VR chat. This is like a normal VR chat trolling video. Abusing staff power at the worst bar ever. VR chat trolling, okay. Using glitches to troll angry role players. Okay, yeah. But it's just like back to like the edgier shit for some reason. Daycares have the strangest people. Grown woman cries like a toddler. Adult diaper lover daycare. Self-diagnosed adults acting like babies. Dude, it's like that. This is the entire channel. Oh, you got FNAF gooners. That could be funny. I don't know, dude. It's just like I don't understand what people's weird fixation on age regression stuff is. Like, yeah, it's like a little bit goofy, maybe. You know, it's not goofy, but like I understand, like, you know, if you don't know anything about it, right? You might look at it for the first time and it's like, yeah, it's a bit strange, you know. You might not get it, but like to have this many fucking videos, and that's a lot of videos. Dude, why is somebody asking me to change their diaper? Stop. No. Diaper, yes. We're not doing this. I'm not reading it. No, we're not reading the thumbnail. Honestly, that channel is weird. Good job on the views. Yeah, I mean, they get views, so I don't see what... Yeah, I guess if I was them, I probably wouldn't stop either. Could be a fetish channel. I would hope not. Dude, I don't know. There are some people that, like, weirdly project. Like, if somebody is this hyperfixated on specifically age regression, like, out of all the things to be specifically hyperfixated on, like, why that? You know, that does seem a little bit weird. You know, IDK, I hate age play. Well, the thing about that is, like, just, you know, keep that shit separate from age regression, you know? That's my stance. You know, they're very different. Keep them separate. They sound similar. They're not at all. They're very different. It is very harmful to conflate the two. To blur the lines between them. It's pretty bad. I saw a video about a guy who goes through people's trash and takes the baby diapers. Oh, Pamfrechu! Yeah, that guy's a classic lol cow. That guy... Okay, yeah, I understand, like, if you have, like, a... If you're, like, covering something like that, then, like, yeah, that makes sense. That guy's, like, an actual freak. I don't know, maybe like, Ajir stuff is, like, the modern day, like, equivalent of, like, when people used to, like, almost exclusively go after furries on their channels. Like, this shit's gonna die down eventually. Like, no one's gonna give a fuck. I don't think these people realize, by making all these videos about it, right, it's gonna be, like, something that's considered, like, cringe on the internet for, like, 4 years, and everyone's gonna, like, Grow up and not give a fuck anymore. Okay? And then it's gonna be more normalized than it otherwise would have been. It would have been more obscure. So. Yeah, anyways. I have no idea who this person is. I've never seen Masso Mayo. I've never seen them before. So. That was disappointing. I thought that was gonna be some good content. Femyoz is a diaper maxer. Dude, you guys are... Dude, y'all need to, like, chill. Oh my god. Y'all are unhinged. Chat, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna restart stream so I can get more viewers. Alright? That's right. The topic is a YouTuber who makes VR chat... Oh, yeah. Yeah, VR chat age regression. Which is straight. I don't think people should be age regressing on VR chat anyways. I think that that's, like, dangerous. I actually do think that's dangerous. Because, like, yeah. Anyhow. Yeah, anyways, time to restart stream, like I said.